Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. This pre-market post scan is being recorded on Wednesday, July the 26th, 2017. The time is 19 minutes after 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jumping right into the thick of things. Today is FOMC Fed Day. Right now, no chance of them doing anything with the rate hikes. Um, just it's, right now, the market's not factoring that in. To be quite honest with you, the markets are pricing in a 0% chance that the Federal Reserve will hike interest rates at today's meeting. And according to the world interest rate probability data provided by Bloomberg, instead, market participants will be looking for details about the Fed's plan to unwind its massive balance sheet. In other words, the Federal Reserve is going to be debating whether or not they're going to start dumping all of their holdings. All right. That's what it means to unwind your balance sheet. It means to dump your holdings. If you went long Goldman Sachs, you're going to start selling all your Goldman Sachs shares in the open market. That's how that rolls. So we don't know at what point how this will play out. I think you'll start to see markets top and roll over once that balance sheet starts to unwind. Of course, the Brexit showdown continues. The UK's economy grew at about 0.3% in the second quarter, and it was the second slowest growth since the beginning of 2016, trailing only the first quarter of this year. So that is another big thing that's happening. I've already told you my opinion. I don't think the Brexit thing is going to go through at the end of the day. I think it's just political grandstanding, and that's all it's ever been. The SEC dealt a big blow to ICOs. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission says initial coin offerings, the hottest trend in cryptocurrencies, are subject to strict laws and regulations. Remember, when you're a threat to the Fed, they attempt to regulate you out of existence. All right? They have a lot of tools at their exposure. The biggest one is regulations. All right? They want to regulate. Anything they can't really control, they say we're going to regulate and pass legislation against. Not in favor of, but against. All right? Chipotle's profit more than doubles. That's in the latest Reuters. Advanced Micro Devices beats and raises its full year revenue guidance. The chip maker announced adjusted earnings of 0.02 cents a share on revenue of 1.22 billion, and says it sees full year revenue increasing by a mid to high teens percentage, according to Reuters. Yes, that is because of the crypto space as well. Remember, they're a big player in the crypto space along with Nvidia. Stock markets around the world are up. Australia's ASX is up 0.97%, and Britain's FTSE is up 0.66%, and the S&P is on track to open little change near the 2478 level, which is exactly where it is right now, 2478 half. Earnings reports is heavy. Boeing, Coca-Cola, D.R. Horton, Northrop Grumman among the names reporting ahead of the opening bell, while Buffalo Wings, Facebook, and Whole Foods released their quarterly results after the market closed. And U.S. economic data is light. New home sales will be released at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The U.S. 10-year yield is down 2 basis points at 2.31%. Looking at the overnight markets, you have the Dow up 92 points at 21,651. You have the NASDAQ 100 up 13 points at 59.46 and 3/4. You have the S&P now at 2478 1/4, up 4.5 points. You have the Russell up 0.7 at 1450.80. Natural gas is down 2 cents at 292. You have gold down $5.90, trading at 1246.20. Silver is down 11 cents, trading at $16.43. Crude oil continues to push higher, up 45 cents at 48.35. The long bond has eased some more. It's down 9/32 at 152.11. Soybeans falling further, down 5.5 cents at 9.87 and a quarter. The euro has fallen below that 117 magic line. It's down 15 pips at 116.69. And the pound is up 6 pips at 130.66. And the Aussie is down 29 pips at 79.05. And the US dollar index is at 94.16, up 10. So that is where we have it. For the most part, the stock indexes continue to march on. And let's take a look at what we have as far as alerts. All right. Right now, we have the NASDAQ still has a crash alert on it. Silver has a crash alert on it. Advanced Micro Devices does too. So this is sort of like buy the rumor, sell the fact. Your crypto space is still looking weaker with crash alerts. And the Bitcoin shares, BITCF, BTSC. Let's see here. DGAS has a crash alert in it. So natural gas may catch a bid today. Dry ship still weak. Dust has a crash alert in it as well. EOD, Wells Fargo's global dividend. Facebook, the Canadian dollar, ticker FXC. Let's see, GBTC in the crypto space. GLD, HQH. Let's see, Litecoin, the QQQ, SHOP, UGLD, and let's see, Veritasium, XIV, gold futures, and the Japanese yen, ticker FXY. So those are the notable crash alerts we have for this morning. We'll see if they play themselves out in the daily trading session. I anticipate it'll probably be quiet going into the announcement. Right now, the crypto space is as follows. Bitcoin's down over 3%. Ethereum's down over 2%. Litecoin's down almost 2%. Ripple is down almost 3%. And Status is down almost 7%. And there you have it. So the bleeding continues, just as I told you and anticipated that it would. Pulse waves don't lie. Also, taking a look at Steam. Steam is down over 7% right now. All right, so it's in danger of dropping below $1. And that's just the way it is. Taking a look at your Veritasium. It's down 1.27%. Trading at 0.7800 ethers. All right, so there you have it for the pre-market pulse scan. Now it's time to see what's what. We'll know. Keep your powder dry. All right, you gotta keep your powder dry and be patient. Let the market come to you. Don't try to pick tops and bottoms. That's what the system is for. Let it be your guide and put you in the markets at the right place and time. As far as the crash alerts that we have, the one that is the most notable is the QQQ and the XIV. Watch those, how they play out as the market is dancing near those post-wave price triggers. Watch how it plays out. Same thing with the XIV. If XIV triggers on the downside today, that could be a big one. All right, it could be a big one. So be alert, be vigilant, and most of all, be careful. But don't be shook. Put your tickets in. Let the market come to you. And with that being said, postwavetrading.com. Come learn how to navigate these markets. Take our study course, the Post-Wave Price Trigger study course, and learn what it is that you don't know that you don't know. And especially what the central banks don't want you to know. Postwavetrading.com. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back to these greedy markets. Peace. Instead, market participants will be looking for details about the Fed's plan to unwind its massive balance sheet. In other words, the Federal Reserve is going to be debating whether or not they're going to start dumping Eastern Standard Time. Jumping right into the thick of things. Today is FOMC Fed Day. Right now, no chance of them doing anything with the rate hikes. Right now the market's not Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Volcker Report. This pre-market PULSESCAN is being recorded on Wednesday, July the 26th, 2017. The time is 19 minutes after 9 a.m. All of their holdings. All right. That's what it means to unwind your balance sheet. It means to dump your holdings. If you went long Goldman Sachs, you're going to start selling all your Goldman Sachs shares in the open market. That's factoring that in. To be quite honest with you, the markets are pricing in a 0% chance that the Federal Reserve will hike interest rates at today's meeting. And according to the world interest rate probability data provided by Bloomberg,